What?
Anyways, what's up, guys? So, obviously, Jesus Lugo just showed up to the gym. And we have squats today, RP 7 to 8. So that's how you know you're really closing in, closer to the meet when you start getting those heavier RPEs. So stay tuned on what we got. It's gonna be a fun one. Obviously, this man's ready to squat. We got Mikey D. These nuts. Then we got Clay on there. So ain't nothing but a peanut. We're ready to work. So
Ready to work?
hope you guys like this video because.
Alright, enough of this baloney, bro. I've had too much conversation this morning. I just want to swallow some What do you mean by that? Pre-workout, and start moving some weight.
Fucking squat, brother.
Right, this is me. So I'm taking 810 pounds for a single. My goal was to just go from last warm-up was 771. However, it was just 716, and I just took 716 straight to 810. So I wouldn't recommend taking high jumps. However, for people like me and my brother, we need to expose ourselves to stuff like this just to get stronger. Jesus is taking 937 for a top single. And I just want to say that this man makes any sort of weight look easy. And a sort of like this, just the discipline and the amount of effort it took for him to get to this level is not easy. So that was a good squat by him. And then we go on, and see him celebrating. And so we go on to show our top sets. We do ascending sets now. But a little backstory on this. I had no idea this was 711. I thought it was 705. And I was going to do 705 for 6. So they added the chips and the collars, make it 711. I really had to grind for these. These weren't easy at all. I'd say by rep 4, things start to get really tough. As you can see, I'm grinding out that last one. I wasn't going to stop. I wasn't going to quit. I knew I had to finish those. So here's Jesus. He previously did 804. Not previously, but a while ago. It was 804 for 5 reps. And this was 810 for 5. And as you can see, the conditioning, the explosiveness, the discipline, everything about this set of 5 just blows out the previous set of 5 out of the water. Like, this just shows how much stronger he's gotten, and it's only going to result in how much stronger he will get. So overall, guys, I hope you guys like this sort of style before our outro. And if you'd like more of this, let me know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has now been
Anything in between.
respectfully a couple hours since we did a welcome. So we just finished squats. We hit a nice little PR day. Everyone hit PRs. You know what? Don't even matter if you hit PRs or not. What matters is the energy you bring. And so today was a group PR. And we've been having those consistently. So I finished with 810, which is
2.5 kgs under your best PR.
2.5 kg under the best, and then I finished out with 705 for 6.
711.
711.
711?
711.
Surprise.
It was 711?
We loaded that one. We loaded the one.
Well, you weren't looking.
You son of a gun.
711
I didn't know that.
for 6.
That's crazy. So 711 for 6, PR. They were a little ugly, but you know what? You can't teach grit. You can't teach how hard you push. You can't teach any of that. That just comes from who you are as a person and what you've been through in life. So we finished out. I'm happy. I'm tired. You know what? It was good.
Yeah, man. So me and Lugo were looking at each other when Pablo was getting ready. For a single, I think he was planning 771 and then jumping to 826. But after that 716, I thought it was a good opportunity for me as his coach to interject and pretty much pop up like a game time decision. Because sometimes as an athlete, you're not really aware of the coach's game plan and you just didn't have that trust. So it's like every now and then when I think it's the right time, I'm gonna step in and we're gonna have an audible. Mid-session, how the hell are you gonna respond?
Is it gonna mess with your mentality? Are you gonna back down? Are you gonna rise to the challenge? And I think Pablo did an excellent job rising to the challenge. Like, it was phenomenal. Couldn't have asked for a better attempt. Like, that was a perfect end for the fourth week. And then going into back downs, ascending sets, all the way to a top set of 6. We were thinking like 650 originally.
I was more like 660.
660 because we did 670, 650 for 7 last week.
Yeah.
So it was just go a little higher on the weights and one less rep, but we pretty much YOLO'd. This is the way that you push past those limits, where you bring out the best out of yourself, the best in your potential. You have to risk it for the biscuit. And obviously, this is something of a conflicting perspective from what we normally teach, but in reality, the best lifters told that line perfectly. You push when you can, and you peel back when you need to, when your body is crying out for a deload. But when you have the opportunity to push better and you're able to, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And this is obviously a shot we needed to take to keep pushing past these barriers. Because it's like, that's the name of the game. It's who can push the hardest and stay the healthiest the longest. Whoever can manage to find that perfect balance is gonna be the dog at the top. So it's like, that's literally how every single one of us operate. We just feed into each other, we inspire each other, and we push each other. And at the end of the day, we're there to embrace each other. Because that's what brothers do. Shout out to Coco and Mo Smash.
Yeah, and Bertha.
And BA.
So it was phenomenal.
I also had a top set of 5. That was a PR. But I mean, we're not talking about me, we're talking about you. So you guys can just watch it on the tube or my IG whenever this video goes up. But we're halfway done with the workout. We gotta go get some. My girlfriend almost died. But we gotta go do some accessories. We're gonna go work some.
Let's go from accessories.
Accessories? Okay.
A little bit.
So pretty much we got planned. It's gonna be like some unilateral movement for lower body, some back work, and forearms. We're gonna try to finish out with a pretty good forearm pump. Every single one of us has been training grip since PA. I mean, obviously I've been training grip for almost a year plus now. But I mean, the grind never stops. You keep getting better. You keep finding ways to reinvent whatever you're doing. You don't stray from the path, but you find a way to get better at what you're good at. So that's pretty much what we're doing. All right, guys, let's go to the accessory room.